Hey everyone, thought I'd do a short video update because there's more to say than I can put in a short text format. So, yesterday we had a clear breakout, closed above 540. The bearish case is gone at the moment. There's still a slight chance this turns bearish if we get a very negative day today. That's like 2%, minus 2% or higher. A clear reversal, like because otherwise it could just be something like this. We backtest and we go higher, and everything looks extremely bullish. Yesterday we had it was like 53 UVol at the end of the day. This shows 58 because it counts aftermarket as well, but we closed like between 52 and 53. Breadth surprisingly didn't pick up that much. We have a slight turn up and emphasis on slight here. In spite of the rally, it was SPY and Qs mostly. IWM gave back a lot of it. It opened like 3% and high was 3.5%, but closed 1.5. And DIA closed negative. And you can see pre-market, both are in the red. SPY is basically break even and QQQ is half a percent up. This is mostly because Broadcom and Tesla passed or is supposedly passing the compensation for Musk and going up and up 5% pre-market. And we have Broadcom, which is doing a 10-to-1 stock split as well, up a lot pre-market. I don't know how much this is like. It was like 13-14% earlier. But this kind of setup of musical chairs between the big names of keeping the market up is continuing. It was Apple in the last couple of days. Now it seems it's going to be Tesla. It's going to be Broadcom because Broadcom is going to bring other names with it as well, like Nvidia, semis for sure, maybe some internet security or software stocks as well. But that's kind of it. And the way you should be looking at breadth is basically uh, trust in the market. Low breadth means low trust. But the other side of trust is FOMO, and FOMO can create breadth. And if we get even a small turn up in breadth here and more participation, more and more people are going to give into FOMO. Even those that don't give into FOMO, they will give into the fundamental side in which, okay, breadth is improving, it's time to go long, and there's a ton of stocks that are down and have a lot of room to go up as well. Imagine what happens if those stock turn up and breadth starts improving. It all of a sudden we get a big rally from nothing. And I'll show the 2000 period. Well, when you look at it like this, it doesn't look like a lot, but look at these fucking rallies. Like from the lows here, this was 18% in a very short period of time. Like from October, the high was in December. And even this last piece here, the last top, it was 17%. I didn't put exactly at the top, like nearly 17%. Doesn't matter that much, but it was just a month. This is 20 bars, 28 days and 20 bars. This was end of February until end of March basically, and it went up 17%. This shit is pretty crazy, and we are in a bigger bubble than there. I've been trying to figure out what the fuck to do. I'm long, but I'm long underperforming stuff, so they didn't do that well. I cut the speculative short position yesterday, and this is what I came up with, the long channel. And this has a target of 600-ish by end of summer. Let's say closer than this is end of summer, August 29th. Let's put a marker in it. This is good enough. So 605, let's say, more or less, probably a bit higher. This is the target. And this is not that high relative to current levels. It is still like 12%, but it's the biggest bubble in history, and crazier shit has happened. I'm not saying this will happen, but it's it's possible. Who the fuck knows at the moment? I wouldn't be surprised by anything, or I would be surprised, but yeah, I don't know. Last piece of the puzzle is VIX. Yesterday VIX went down. It went below this potential trend line that was supposed to keep making higher lows. Now it's perking up a bit, but it's irrelevant because we get PPI in a few hours. Then tomorrow we get potential VIX crush on Friday, and most likely it's going to get rejected, and we get a VIX crush. And in this scenario, when VIX goes below 12, let's go on the daily. Basically, VIX has a couple of ranges. One is like this 18 to 12, uh, and if it goes below 12, like this is 12 here, it goes all the way down to 9. Uh, it can stop at 10, but usually it goes in the 9 to 10 range. And this historically has been the period in which things go crazy. Like for example, this period here started from, how much is it? Like September 2017, and had a couple of spikes along the way, but it didn't end until January 2018. And this was like a blow off move before Volmageddon. Uh, if we look at SPY 2018, it was this. And this is very similar to now. Look at this rally again, very short period of time. 6%, 18 bars, 27 days. And I think we can do more than this. It won't be this vertical, but like considering a couple of short pullbacks, we can go even higher. Um, yeah. So if VIX goes below 12 and doesn't recapture immediately, again, on the same idea that maybe today is a bearish reversal, which is very, very unlikely. But if it saves 12, then we can still be in a bearish environment. If not, I think VIX goes below 12 and it starts going on the way to 9. If it does this, most likely we will get broader and broader participation. People will get FOMO. Even people who don't get FOMO will see breadth improving and will go long. And all of this will give us a blow-off move for the ages that could take us as high as 600 uh, for the summer. Again, don't take this literally. It doesn't mean it will end exactly on this day or something like this. Maybe we pick out at the beginning of August or something like that, or middle of August, or even a couple of weeks into September. We don't know. But the point is, we can we can have a really really crazy rally moving forward if we don't get a reversal very soon. For the short term, most likely we keep going up a bit, maybe 550 by end of next week or Wednesday, Thursday. Then we do a short pullback post Topex. Then we keep going up again, something like this. Yeah, that's kind of it. Hope it helps. Have a good one. Bye bye.